you at 5, the truth about Alabama's history. And a series of special reports all day today. We've been examining Alabama's past and present.
And CBS 42 News anchor Art Franklin joins us now with a close-up look at the events that shaped the Alabama we know today.
So much of Alabama's history is well documented, captured in video and pictures and audio recordings. There are a lot of colorful characters and some dark days that are not easily forgotten, but also a lot to be proud of.
And going to games and winning.
One trip down memory lane at the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame, and you'll find one of the most prominent aspects of Alabama history.
Football has really defined our state over the past century, really. If you look at the early 1900s when we went out to the Rose Bowl and the University of Alabama won that game, it kind of put us on a national map in a unique time.
Over time, Paul Bear Bryant and James Ralph Shug Jordan became legends. But CBS 42 political analyst Steve Flowers pointed out another larger-than-life historical figure, George Wallace.
And I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
He ran around the country running for president as a racist, demagogue, segregationist.
We were a state infamously known for racial confrontation.
Plus, there were a lot of bombings, and it got the nickname Birmingham.
Most notably for the 1963 bombing at 16th Street Baptist Church that killed 4 little girls. Out of Alabama's civil rights grew legends such as Rosa Parks, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and legendary accounts of the celebrated Tuskegee Airmen, famed studios and muscle shows, Birmingham's Tuxedo Junction, and Mobile, the true birthplace of Mardi Gras. Truths people elsewhere don't hear about often.
I think they get bits and pieces, and they probably don't know the full truth.
There's no mistaking Alabama was a top producer of steel. According to historians, that's how Birmingham got the nickname Magic City, growing from about 100 people in 1865 to more than 250,000 by 1878, just like magic.
Birmingham has been a big source of Alabama's economic prowess, and a lot of that centered around coal and steel.
The University of Alabama at Birmingham led the way as Birmingham transitioned from steel to healthcare and research, and ultimately banking.
We had a huge banking industry. Several of the large banking institutions had their headquarters here, but because of merger and acquisition activity in the 90s and the 2000s, we're really down to one Fortune 500 bank, and that's Regions Bank.
Now the state has a flourishing automobile industry with the Mercedes plant in Vance, Hyundai in Montgomery, Honda in Lincoln, and soon Toyota in Huntsville, site of the Marshall Space Flight Center, where NASA built the spacecraft that put man on the moon.
It is amazing what that city has done historically with the rocket science established and now high technology taking off. As you know, it is forecast to be the major metropolitan economic engine of Alabama.
Economists say Birmingham's economy is growing as well, with the UAB once again at the forefront.
Through our partnership with Southern Research, as well as our partnerships with the Innovation Depot, we're really trying to then evolve our economy into one that's mostly based on tech as well as biotech.
So much of what people think about Alabama is our past. What's the truth about Alabama today?
So the truth from my perspective is that Alabama is a state that really wants to get it right. It is a state that is on the rise.
Rising from some infamous days some would prefer to distance themselves from, but others say we must embrace our past, all of it. They say by not running away from it, we learn how not to make the same mistakes and chart a course into the future with some conversations, difficult decisions, and more inclusion. In studio, Art Franklin, CBS 42 News, back to you.
All right, Art, thank you.